What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here, and welcome back to our franchise mode with the Montreal Canadiens. And look at that lottery. We got the second overall pick thanks to LA's pick that we had traded for a couple years back, banking on them not being a good team at this point. And look at that. Didn't quite win the lottery, but I'll take the second overall pick for sure. So yet again, we set ourselves up to continue being an amazing, just dominant team here. Now, I don't know if this is the last year. It will, like I said, it'll all depend on kind of the amount of views this series keeps getting for the most part and the amount of support. So I do still want to start a new one, so perhaps I could do 3 if this one keeps going or something like that. I don't know if I'll be able to balance all that though with everything else. So I'm playing it by ear. So I'm thinking this maybe be the last year, but it'll all depend on some things. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for right now, this is most likely. I mean, Erik Karlsson retired, dude. Like, Erik Karlsson's retiring. Kucherov's. Doughty's retiring. Oh, my goodness. Look at all these retirements. Eberle. Oh, my God. Toffoli retired. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we just finished. We're going into year, like, 2029. Which I thought I don't know. For some reason, I thought we would have been farther than only, like, 11 years in or something like this. I think that was just the 11th year, which is kind of crazy. I don't even know. Like, it feels like it was longer. It feels like way longer than this. I don't even know right now. But whatever. I was doing math. Like, I looked at the screen. I'm like, 2028. That's only like 11 years. I thought we were on like 12 or 13 or something like that. I thought we were closing in on 15. Because that's kind of what it felt like to me. I don't know why. Oh, well, whatever. I don't know. It's just, I guess it feels kind of weird going for the cup first. Oh, my God. Martin Jones retires. Yeah, see, okay, so he's like 26 in real life, and it's, yeah, so this is like 11, 12 years in. I don't even know, whatever. All right, so there we go. There's all the retirements. So here we are. Basically going to go into the draft right now, and we have the second frickin' overall pick, which is pretty insane. So let's see what's available. Any franchise players popping up? Detroit's got that first overall pick. So, all right. Let's see. Offensive defenseman, power forward, two-way forward, offensive defenseman, and a power forward. So, yeah, I'm not even going to move up. I don't know too much about some of these guys. I actually don't know about the top 5, which is really weird. We don't know much about it all, which is kind of weird because I've been scouting the crap out of those places. Yeah, like this Canadian. Because the defenseman makes sense. But the forwards, this guy should have way better scouted. I mean, it says bottom 6 with the green. So this guy's probably going to be a green top 9 by the looks of it. Yeah, it might be a green top 9. So whatever. We'll see what goes first here. This guy, this top 10 guy. Anyway, let's sim that first pick. Let's see who goes here. And it's Ulrich, and he's a power forward elite. So let's see. There's that power forward, then there's this two-way forward here, which I don't know much about at all. He's 19 though, so usually when they're 19 in the top 5, they're not too good. But I'm thinking one of these offensive defensemen might be best, but I just don't know which one. Because, yeah. I don't know anything about any of them, which is unfortunate because I don't know. I felt like I did a decent job scouting, but I think part of it has to do with just the fact that we have so many prospects that everywhere we go is pretty much a B. So what can you do at that point? Oh, man. What I'm seeing, though, the offensive awareness, the discipline, this guy is not going to be that good right away. I mean, I could take a chance on one of these other things. Offensive defenseman or two-way forwards, basically. Thing about offensive defensive, they can always play forward if we need them to. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to go for here, to be honest. I think I should just choose one of the offensive defensemen. That seems like the best option here. So let's just pick one of them. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm just picking one of them. So he is elite. All right, let's sim a couple more picks here. Yeah, I figured that guy would be a green top 9, that power forward. And then that 19-year-old guy, Oh, wow. So we did. Good thing we chose the defenseman we did. That other guy, not good. All right, I want to see that two-way forward. He's probably going to be... They're not even picking him yet. So, yeah, there's a stand-up elite goalie. Where's that two-way forward guy? Okay, he was a red elite. Yeah, when they're 19, they're either going to be a red elite or like a green top 9. They're rarely going to be a yellow elite when they're already 19. You got to get someone who's like 17, 18 in the top 5 because the other ones are usually not as good. So, yeah, we did get our elite player here, second overall, an elite offensive defenseman. And I kind of want to check out how good he is, Aronson. I want to see how good he starts out as. Probably not amazing. It looks like there's still... I think we've had so many guys get good that I don't think anyone's going to be... What the hell? Holy crap. Yeah, he doesn't start out with that too much value. Yeah, and he's way down there. Yeah, so he's taking a shit ton to... It's going to take a long time to develop. So, yeah. I didn't see any franchise players pop up in this one, but I think it's also because so many guys got really good in this run-through. Like... Yeah, I think that's like I said, that just I think it's just buying into my theory even more that there's only going to be a certain amount of talent in the game at one time, basically. So like even with these elite guys, you can see it dropped off real quick after those few initial elites. Even they go into the red elite in the 6th pick. It's for the sole purpose of I think there's like kind of what you could consider too much talent. See, we're in the red top 6s already. Oh, there's a red elite right here. That's not bad. That power forward, the red elite in the 22nd, that's a really cool pick. But yeah, that dropped off. How quick did that drop off? Real quick. Look at that. Yeah, it's a couple red elites here, and then already the top 4 guys, and yeah. But I mean, that's it happens. Every playthrough is different. Anyway, here's our pick, the 30th overall. We could stand to trade it, but at the same time, why? What are we gonna trade it for? All right. Top 9 power forward, might want to go for that. It's green, so he could. He's decent. He'll still take a while to develop, but no matter. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's the 30th pick, so I have to do that. I hate that. Top 6. Okay, that's actually not bad. Yellow top 6, not bad at all. Ugh. All right. Let's see here. Do we not have a... I don't even know what our next pick is. I forgot the picks we have. I don't think we have too many early... Yeah, we have some middle picks now. But it looks like there's not too much left here. The 4th round might be a good time to look at a goalie just to increase value. Bottom 6 power forward guaranteed. That's probably better than anything else we could get. And I don't see any goalies right away. So go for the guaranteed bottom 6 guy because that's at least guaranteed better value than an AHL. And a red, for that matter. Oh, but he's a red. Never mind. All right. Now, probably I'll look for a goalie in the 5th round to try to increase that value slightly. But yeah, that first pick was pretty good. He's, not great overall, but that's still a really good first pick. There's a bottom... No, not a bottom 6 playmaker. Okay, let me just... Is there really no goalies at this point? Doesn't look like it. All right, there's all the goalies, but all of them are like 7th round, and yeah. So, okay. No one really here. League interest, we can go for this guy, power forward with high league interest. He's probably going to be AHL or nothing. I couldn't tell. But, yeah, it's looking like everything's AHL at this point. Yeah, so I'll pick in the next one. If I have another pick, I'll just grab one of those goalies. That's looking like, but it's, yeah, pretty weak draft after this point. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get any of those 7th round goalies in this next area. Holy crap, wait, there's a top 9 guy here, never mind. It's probably red, but I don't care, that's a top 9. Yeah, there's red probably. Yeah, of course it's going to be red at that point, but still. Red top 9 at that point in the draft is pretty damn good. I think those are the ones who can turn out to be gems. Yeah, we didn't have a 7th, that's alright though. I'd rather get that red top 9 than take a chance on some goalies. So, we got the big 2nd overall pick, the offensive defenseman. He's taking a while to develop no matter what. But that's also good news because, we got some guys who will be leaving. Anyway, there we go. Pretty solid draft. Got a couple top 6s in there. Some red top 9s and some role players as well. So now, you can sim to the re-sign phase. And we didn't have any retirements, so Chucky's still here. I like it. All right, contracts. Now, here's where we're going to have a few. We're going to have a few guys to resign, I think. I'm pretty sure this is a year where we have some... okay, Commodore. Oh, we already signed Veleno, that's right. But we got Commodore, who's lost a bit of morale. We'll have to play him on the top line all this year, which is not a bad idea, to be honest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 years on Veleno. Commodore's a guy you'd probably lock in for that long. Yeah, if I can get it for 6 years, I will. He only wants 2. That was weird. Why did it drop? What the hell? It drops in 3 years and 4 years, and then it goes back up. What the hell? Why? I'm not too sure why it does that. That's kind of weird, but maybe I should get him the 4 years. I'm still, yeah, whatever. We can just get him the 4 years. 3 or 4 years. Actually, Clevertan's got 3 years, so maybe get him for 3 years as well. Yeah, 3 years. It's weird how that drops down for that. I'm not too sure why it does that, but that's pretty decent contract to get him under then. So let me do the math real quick and see what we can get him for. It is, ooh, that's a really good price. It's saying 6.65 rounded up, so we can get it for like 6.75 base, or 7.2, oh wait. No, I can get him for right there, 6.675. That's what I was trying to say. I'm sure of it. And maybe crank it up a bit since it's less years. I'll do that since it's like less years. Crank it up a slight amount because the years change. It's more years than he wants. So do that for Commodore. Gallagher, he's back again. I think we get him back. Hell yeah. It's Gallagher, man. Oh, he wants a bit though. Hold on. I'll hold off on that for now. All right, Turkov, 23. How many years does he want? He wants 4. That makes a lot of sense. It lines him up with someone else. So let's do that for Turkov here. Get him for about 5.2-ish. Maybe a little right there. There we go. I should be able to get him. All right. Parker. All right, let's see if this guy's going to grow. Doesn't look like he's going to grow too much more. So, third liner by the looks of it, which isn't too bad. His defensive stats are pretty good. So, I don't mind. I don't mind getting him for that. And what does he want? 2 years? Yeah, 2 years. So, we'll get him on the dot what he wants. So, and don't worry about what the price looks like. We're so far in the future that this is pretty much what a third line contract looks like at this point. Like, inflation has a lot. Oh, I have to go to that right there. Yeah, I have to round it up to that. Inflation does a lot. All right, Dano actually came back as well. Henry, okay, we got, ooh, Henry's potential dropped? Or was he always kind of like that? I'm not too sure, but I'm only going to get him the 1 year no matter what. Oh, yeah, oh, that's such a good price for 1 year, too. I might have to get him on the dot at that price because I changed the years, but I don't really care because that's way better than what I was going to have to spend otherwise. Dano, same thing. I got to play it year by year. Oh, he only wants 1 year anyway. That makes sense. So, 3.64 times. All right, let's see here. Okay. Get him for pretty cheap. Right there. 3.1. Okay, so those are some of the main guys, Navarra. Some of these other guys I got to hold off on because I want to make sure I get... I'm holding off on Gallagher, too, because we might not be able to get him back along with everyone else, which will be unfortunate, but at the same time, it happens. All right, let me advance here. Make sure we get back all the main guys. So, yeah, we got Parker, we got Dano, Commodore, Turkov, Henry. Okay. And let's see what we're working with here cash-wise. We should still have a decent amount. Oh, no, we don't have, like, anything. Yeah, that's right. I forgot because Henry wasn't on a real deal. So, Gallagher, it looks like we cannot really keep him. I mean, I could have opted not to sign Merkley, but... Or, what, Merkley? Dano. But he's really good for depth and... Yeah. So Gallagher looks like he's actually going to have to leave, which really sucks, but we're playing him on the third line basically, and he's clearly not a third liner. And I mean, he was great for us coming up and but we have other guys for that at this point now, you know? Oh, that really sucks. Can I do anything to get him back actually? Probably not. Navarra, he's probably going to want a, oh, yeah, one-way deal. So, can't do it. Forbes, please be a two-way deal. Okay, he wants a two-way deal. All right. Antropov, two-way deal. Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see. He wants a one-way deal, so that's no-go. Can't do that for Antropov for sure. Bye-bye. Navarre probably have to leave as well. Buke Boom, does he want a two-way? He wants a one-way now too, so no, can't do that either. Bit unfortunate, but we're losing some guys here. Forbes, he wanted a two-way, right? Yes, he did. Okay. So, it's weird. It's not even letting us do that because, yeah, even though it's a two-way, it'll bring him up to the NHL. So, Navarre, we won't be able to afford. So, that's all right. Okay. What the? Oh, these are a bunch of two-ways. Now, will it let me sign some of these guys when they're two-ways? It should. Yeah, I was going to say, it should let me sign them, even though we technically don't have the cash. Or maybe I should advance a day and then, I don't know. It should let us sign them because they're all AHL. This guy's nothing, though. Yeah, it's sometimes weird about the two-way deals, though. Like, it can be really weird about them sometimes. Although, maybe some of these guys I don't want to re-sign. This guy's all right, though. Some of these guys not turning out to be anything, so it might be a good time to ship some things off. This guy is never going to be anything. 74-23. I just got to release that. Yeah, he's not going to be anything, unfortunately. All right. Nope. I see a 21-71 guy there. Is he worth it? Like, what's he like? Okay, this guy's definitely worth it. Okay, I can only give him the... Yeah, I think it's actually going to stop me from signing some of these guys just because of that salary thing. But I'll see it. They're two-way deals, so it shouldn't, but it does anyway because the game's weird. And because it needs to like throw people onto the main roster, and then you can move guys up and down. It's a little weird sometimes. All right, so let's see. Okay, yeah, see, it is letting us accept them. It's just what we couldn't offer them that much, which is yeah, okay. Because if you bring them up onto the team, then it'll be too. Yeah, see, even now the cap space, I don't think we can even sign any of them because now it's saying the cap space is at that. Well, that's fine because I signed more of the guys that I wanted to sign. Some of these guys aren't quite as good. This Tikkanen guy would be okay, but I don't know if it'll let me sign any of them now. Yeah, I don't think it is. Because it's down as far as it can go, and it won't let me offer that contract, I don't think. But I'll try for a couple guys, maybe. Which is really weird, but it does that. Yeah. Alright, so unfortunately, we're probably going to have to let Gallagher go. Yeah, I was actually expecting him to retire, to be honest, but he didn't retire, so there it goes. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I could sign any of these two-way guys, but I don't really think I want to. They're all kind of non-players at this point. I could when I do get the money, I could probably resign a few more. Or like in free agency, you could find guys like that. So we'll release a few of them here. And unfortunately, we have to release Gallagher for now. So there's that. And a couple of these guys. If I could sign that Tikkanen guy, this 2276 guy, I will, but I don't think I can. I'll try it, but I really don't think it'll let me at this point because it's doing. You can't even move the salary. He wants 2 years. I'll try it, but I don't think it'll work. So I'll try that. It might, even though it's saying it's not, but I don't know. We'll see. If that works, it'll probably say I don't have enough money or okay, it actually did. Well, that's all right then. The other guys I didn't really want. They're busted at this point, and we should have some more rookies coming up to fill those slots anyway. Let's see. Let me go by potential here. Okay, Hilbert, Ronson, not quite, but Hilbert might be ready, so let's actually sign him. Won't let me change the price at all, but let's see if it'll let me do that. This guy as well, he might be ready. Let's just sign him to those cheap-ass deals. This guy's 19. He might be able to, so we'll do him as well. And we'll see. I'll actually test this. Will that let us? It should let us sign him because they're two-way deals, so it shouldn't, and they wouldn't be placed on our NHL team. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not, actually. Okay, it is letting us sign him. Cool. All right, now it's saying we got some goalies. I know it's not Tamer's turn. Tamer has a few years left on that deal, so we don't have to worry about that. It's this DuPont guy, the starter, who's never turning out to be anything. Opilka, but I don't think we can afford. We literally can't afford Opilka anymore, and he wasn't the hugest concern. Although we are going to be without a backup for the most part, which sucks, yeah. But we could probably free up some space and sign him. Although we won't be able to free up space and sign him. For that cheap ass amount, like that 1 year. Yeah, I mean, nah, it's not gonna work. We just do not have the money for it. All right, this DuPont guy, he's not turning out to be anything, so we could sign hopefully someone for a two-way deal. Anyway, we'll hold. It sucks. I'll have to release Opilka right now as well. Yeah, guys coming off those two-way deals sucks. All right. I have to sign this guy, actually. I don't know if he'll sign for that little, but we'll try it. This guy's 20 as well if I wanted to play him, but actually, he's not that great. Was this guy I picked up? Yeah, this is the guy I picked up in like the 6th round, I think, this year. Right? Is it the year? Yep. You know, he might jump, but he might not. But whatever. If we could sign him, we could sign him then. Screw it. All right, so let me advance another day here. And then that should be everything. And we can play some of those guys in the AHL when they sign. Sharov rejected. Hold on, what was that? I should have read that. I thought he was just going to accept. Oh, it's probably too little money. That's what I'm guessing. It's just not enough money. Because we can't even offer that much. So anyway, we're done with all that. We got to sim to free agency now. And then we could probably start shifting guys around. Or maybe it won't let us shift guys around. No, yeah, I can't even shift guys around yet. I have to wait until the actual... Yeah, so we literally can't even sign anyone. I don't even think we can sign any more two-way deals. That's all right. We have to roll with what we have here. I mean, we can make trades, try to free up space. But that's about it. So unfortunately... Gallagher probably not able to come back. He wants a lot of money here in the free agency as well, which it sucks, but that's what has to happen. I mean, we're going to be playing on the 3rd line, and it sucks so bad to let him go, but we're paying too much money for a 3rd liner when we had to sort of start investing in some of the younger talent, and yeah. All right, so this definitely, I feel like, going to be a bit of a tougher year here. I mean, we just legit can't sign anyone here. Yeah, we can't sign anyone, even the two-way guys. Ooh, oh man, a red top 6 at that amount would be pretty good, but again, can't do it. I just want to see if there's... Watch, this will probably be the year when there's all those guys who look like they're going to break out with the red potentials. I guarantee you that's how it'll work when I got no money. Oh my god, there's so many yellow top 9. What the hell? Look at all those yellow top 9s. That's insane. Alright, I don't see any 20-year-olds. Yeah, there's one, but he's not good. That's a decent one. He was alright. 74 at 20. Defensive stats aren't amazing, but he's got some decent offensive categories. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to sim up here, and then I could be able to move some guys up and down and see what else we have. But we're short on goalie. We're short on a lot of things, but it's kind of what had to happen. We had to sign a couple guys here. You guys could argue, yeah, you could argue I could let Dano go, but I don't think so. He's a lifelong Canadian. He's really good on that 4th line here. And at the expense of signing that backup, maybe. But we could also probably get away with not as good of a backup with Tamer. I mean, yeah, sure, if he gets injured in the playoff, that sucks. But Tamer's been so freaking amazingly solid that, yeah, doesn't need an 85 backup for the most part. So we're going to sim up to the next season here, and I'll start doing the lines. Alright, so for the most part, I got the lines all set up. First line, Klebertans, Veleno, and Commodore. Second line, Galchenyuk with Parker now and Kontanen. Third line, Filatov, Udon, and Lind. And then 4th line, this Leitinen guy who jumped up. He's got that 4th line potential, and he's listed. He's a top 6 guy, remember. So his defensive stats are actually really good. Look at that awareness and stick checking. Shot blocking, not amazing, but Jesus Christ. Everything else is really good there. All right, so we're playing on fourth line with Danault and Henry. And here's our defensive core. Look who jumped up. Perjeta did indeed jump up. So he's perfect for the top 6 now. His awareness isn't great, but his shot blocking and stick checking are off the charts. So, I mean, he should improve it slightly there. And, yeah, our defensive core is still looking very strong. Special teams, here's the power play setups. Kind of similar, but also a couple changes. Obviously, we got Parker in there. Lind on the point still, though. Cotton and Galchenyuk and him. I think that should work out well. Here's the 4-man. Commodore back on the point. Playing with Clubbertan still because he got that morale. Cotton in, centering him. Really good offensive stats there. Here's the penalty kill. Udon, Henry, and then Danault and Filatov. I could put in Leitonen, and I was actually probably should. Filatov's decent. He's got the better shot blocking. I could take out Danault and put him in because he is a center. Although I do like giving Danault the penalty kill time. He is listed to be depth now, so maybe it's time. Yeah, I think maybe it's time to switch that up. Give it to this guy. His face-offs aren't great. They're only 72, which kind of sucks. just have Filatov take the face-offs because he's slightly better at face-offs. So we'll do that for that penalty kill line. It's not a huge deal, but we'll keep Danault in on the 3-man. He's got the experience, so we'll keep him in on the 3-man PK. Alrighty. Extras, actually, I don't think I touched this. Valeno, Clubbertans. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, my bad. I got to do this real quick. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he's doing this bullcrap. Then, who's there? Turkov's got to be up here with Dolan. Stupid. My bad. Sorry, I forgot to check. I forgot to touch the extras. But whatever. I'm going to change that real quick. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right, hold on. Now I got to make sure the forwards. Valeno, Clubbertan, sure. Yeah, and then Galchenyuk, not Lind. I guess we could throw Commodore in there, or yeah, no, I'll throw Commodore in there. I think, yeah, throw him in there. I don't know if he has the greatest chemistry with Galchenyuk, or if I don't think he has any at all, really. No, not too much, but he is decent with Turkov. So okay. All right, and then it'll be Continent and Parker. Yeah, that's fine. And 3-on-3, Valeno, Galchenyuk, Continent. I like that. They're all kind of playmakers. They can make stuff happen. All right. And do this real quick. Sorry about that. And then, yeah. Okay, I thought I had all the... I blanked out. I didn't even do, like, the second half of this. But there you go. All right, there's the lines, and shootout is fine. All right, here's the goalie situation. We got 77 backup. We could trade for one. We have like $1 million left to work with, so we could get one. All right, but yeah, I think that's probably what we should do. Get someone who's like an 80 overall to back him up. All right, but as for our lines, these are our lines. And although we look a little weak down here, they have really good defensive stats, so I'm not too worried about that. Lind looks like he's dropping off, so paying him that much after this year is not too worth it, which sucks, but hey. The good thing about this guy, his defensive stats aren't great, but he's still a really good offensive guy. So he might lose a bit of morale, but he is getting some power play time. So we'll see what happens in that regard. All right, and for the AHL, here they are. I got this marker, the red top 9 up here with this red top 9. See if they're gonna see, because I like what he's 20 and he's already right here, so he could break out at that power forward. And he's got some decent offensive stats as well. So if he's gonna break out, I want to give him every single chance to break out. Then I got these two top 6 guys that I just signed, and I put them on the 3rd line as power forwards and then moved a couple guys down. He's a top 9, sure, but he's only 72. This guy is sure he's the red top 6, but he's only 75 at 22. At the pace that Lind went, he was a 75 by age like 20 with the red top 6, I believe, or at least when I've gotten him good other times, that's what he's been at. So, all right, and that's pretty much it. Yep. I think that's it. The defense, we don't have much defense. We actually got a bunch of fucking forwards playing defense for us. But we're kind of, that's what happens. We don't have much. So whatever. We can, yeah, not much money. That's what happens when you don't have much money. So if we can find a backup right now, that'd be amazing. Because we have like 1.5 mil to work with. We could have signed Opilka for that, but we couldn't because in where we could have signed him, it didn't let us because, yeah, all those other things. So let's check free agency first to see if there's someone there who's really cheap and that can back him up slightly better. And if there's not, well, there's not. But, oops. First things first. Let's just see if there's any kind of goalie who would work. No, they're all picked up. Yeah, they're all. There's one. There's Rusu here who's listed to be backup. I don't want to pay him that amount of money for that. I can make a trade and get the guys to retain some salary, and that's probably what I'll do here in this situation. If I could find where Opilka went, well, they probably would have signed him for a decent amount, though, unfortunately. So let's just kind of look around at some backups real quick because we kind of need one. John Gibson, I see him. Is he really down there now, or is he still okay? No, he's still okay. Yeah, okay. Let's just search around here for goalies, though. Any kind of backup that we'll need. This guy. How many years left? I mean, I can get him for $1 million if I make him retain half of that. So, all right, so that's an idea. How's he stats? Ooh, he's got really good reflexes category. Really solid reflexes category. 1 year left, too. That kind of makes a lot of sense. All right, let's throw this guy in here, actually. And then make him retain half that salary. And we'll still save quite a... Well, basically, this will work. All right, now, is there anyone with salary that we're not using that we can give up? Probably not. I don't think there's any goalies to a one-way deal, are there? Nope. Wait. Why the fuck? Oh, yeah, LeBlanc. Yeah, Yablonski. Because I unfortunately had to. Well... This guy's probably not going to turn out to be anything. Yeah, and would be... Although he would help out our AHL team. Though at this point, maybe that's not a luxury we can afford. Although if I send him down, we'll still be saving money. So hold on. That'll still work. I don't think there's any skaters whatsoever that I could really give up. I think we're pretty much... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just have everyone that we need being paid. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, no, I just have to give him up a pick. Give up some picks here. Okay. Picks are fine. I could afford that. What the hell? We sell firsts and shit. That's hilarious. I think I just get this guy for a third, probably, with the retained salary. It might be close, plus the retained salary, so probably not just a third, but I'll try it anyway. Not quite. Woefully insufficient. Okay. Let's add in a fourth from this year since add in a fourth from the next year. What the hell? Third and a fourth for that guy. Retained salary. Isn't keen on keeping the salary. Well, screw you. We need you to keep the salary, guys. So we'll throw in a fifth from this year as well. Come on. There we... What? Ah! You have to say, no, get the hell out of here. Take this freaking pick, man. I'm going to keep throwing in garbage picks until you get it. We need them. What the hell? Give us the freaking guy, man. Throw in another fifth. I know this seems like a lot, but we do need a backup, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. Do I have to give up a second for the guy? I would do that because we really don't need draft picks at this point, but at the same time, that's so much. I'd take something back. If I'm going to give him that second, give me back a third. Oh, they don't want... Oh, whatever. Give me back a fourth then. Yeah, I'll take back... If I've given you a second, I want something back. But we need him to retain that salary. Are you serious? What about... No, I want something back, you dicks. You guys are assholes. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we can do that. We get a fifth back. That's not bad, but we're still giving up a second for like a temporary backup goalie, which isn't ideal, of course, but we literally doesn't really matter. We're set for like draft picks and stuff like that. Like a second is nothing to us at this point. All right, so solid trade right there. We got a good goalie or a good backup now. And I think, did he come up to this team immediately? No, okay, I have to actually move him up and down. Okay, that's fine. Yablonski, we could save money on by sending him down. Not as much as if it was a two-way deal, I don't think. Or I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. All right, so we'll send him down and bring up that guy. There we go. That should work. All right, now we go to edit lines. And we actually still have 1.3 mil to work with, which means... We can't really go for rental guys, but bringing guys up and down in the playoffs wouldn't be a big deal. We don't have too much depth, so that you got to kind of keep that in mind. But we do have enough, I think. If you look at some of our depth that we have, we got guys who can come up with decent defensive stats. Wolf has decent defensive stats. They're not great. Staples has good defensive stats. Not Peterson. Marco, no, not really. Not really him either, but we have a few here. Basically, we have 1, two forwards we could use for depth, and one defenseman we could use as depth, perhaps two. This guy's actually got decent defensive stats for being a 78. So yeah, it won't be horrible, but it's not super ideal, but cash is an issue, man. Cash is definitely an issue. But those are all the lines. That's the trade set up so we could get into the simming for a short amount of time here. I want to get the simming, at least some simming done in this video. So let's do that. Turn off injuries again and turn back on goalie rotations. And we'll see how this team starts off. We should still be good. I don't see any reason why we should be terrible. Second line is a bit weaker, you could argue, but we still have solid guys there. We still have a lot of solid players. Yeah, our offense is, definitely weaker without Gallagher in there. That's just what happens. I was expecting the guy to retire, to be honest, and when he didn't, I'm like, well, it's gonna be tough to get him back. I mean, you can't let Parker go for Gallagher. Parker, I mean, look at him. He already jumped up from 83 to an 85. He might not jump too much more as he's playing in his role as a red, but he still might. I mean, he still might. There's always a chance. Sorry, we can still shop around. I actually don't really need forwards at this point. Oh, actually, we kind of do. Well, not really. I could look for defensemen. It doesn't really matter where we scout, to be honest. We did just get another defenseman, actually, so whatever. It doesn't matter a whole lot where we scout and how we scout. But, yeah, whatever. We're just going to get it done. Anyway, let's see what happens in the beginning of the season. We're killing it in preseason. That's a given. Everyone else is playing the rookies. We're like, no, we go hard. Hard in the paint. 4-0 preseason. We're killing it. Oh, we lost to Toronto. That's fine. Regular season is where it's at. I want to see... I don't think we should be bad by any means. In fact, I think I'm looking for a Parker breakout year. He just won the cup. He's feeling confident, getting put on the second line instead of the third. I'm looking for a big breakout year from this guy. All right, like, you consider he's playing with Kontanen and Galchenyuk, two guys who can feed him the puck. Like, he should have a pretty damn good year in the scoring department, but we'll have to see. All right, so we're 1-2 to start the season. Yeah, a bit weaker draft here. Okay. So let's hope we can get back on top of things here. 2-2. Like I said, our defensive core is pretty much the same. We got a new guy in there, but he's pretty damn good defensively. Our offensive core, yeah, you could argue that's definitely a bit weaker. But I don't think we should be a bad team. Having said that, 2-3-2 is not the greatest start. It sucks missing Gallagher. I'll be the first to admit that. It really sucks that not having Gallagher. But, yeah, what can you do sometimes? What can you do? And Lind is actually a luxury. So if it came down to if I could, like, trade Lind for Gallagher, I'd probably do that. Because we're going to probably lose Lind next year anyway. He's not a third liner. He's really not a third liner. And we are struggling early on here in this season. Okay. He's got good, like, don't get me wrong, he has good chemistry with Udon. It worked in the playoffs, but so far right now, we're struggling here. We're 5-5-3, okay, yeah. Now, we're bringing it back, but we need a huge streak to really get back on pace here. We just can't seem to get that under us. We come back with a couple wins, we lose. It's in shootout, sure, we get a point, but we really need to turn it on here if we want. Okay, there we go. There's a couple more wins. Starting to do a bit better here. I bet that the beginning of this season definitely worried me. It definitely worried me. Okay. I actually need to check something for the AHL team. I don't think I put in that 77 goalie, which could be hurting them. Although it doesn't matter a whole lot, I kind of do want him to play, you know. So let me just fix that real quick. Come on. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't want the two crowd. Yeah, definitely not. All right, get out of here. All right, let's do that. There we go. I just want to give him a chance here. They're kind of my bad. Bad GM on that. Bad GMing on my part right there. Yeah, anyway, we're struggling still. But like I said, we just need a little bit of a winning streak. If we can get a little bit of a winning streak, we're right back on top of things. It's been a bit of a struggle to get that so far. We beat Minnesota. All right, Buffalo's a really good team now. We lose them, but we get a point out of them. Anaheim's not a good team. We need points. There you go. Good win against them. All right, we're starting to get back on the right track. Good victory against them. Columbus, we got to beat them. We're expected to beat them, and we beat them. New York, what are they looking like? Decent team, but we could beat them. Come on now. Get back on the right side of things. There we go. Okay, really good. That's what we needed. See what I mean? We just needed that little bit of a good stretch right there, and we are right back on top of it. So there we are. 13, 6, and 5 now. We should be about third in the division. Holy crap, we're in a tough division now. Yeah, oh wow, we're fifth in a division. Hang on, we got the second wild card spot, and we're very close, but this is going to be a tough race this year. It looks like our division's really come out strong, so that's going to be tough. All right, let's see our stats and stuff like that. Commodore leading in points with 32. Holy crap, how many? Oh my god, look how many games played there is. All right, anyway, we're scoring 3.5 goals, 4 goals against, not good. Having a bit of an off year here, but hopefully that'll start getting better. It's a rough start, I think. Power play, really good power play. Wow. Penalty kill can definitely be improved. Home at 6-2-3, away 7-4-2. Last 10, 8-1-1. So yeah, we really went on a good stretch right there. But we need some of these other teams to start falling off, because we're in fifth in the division with with our record. It's definitely going to be a tough divisional race this year. But oh my goodness, Commodore massing the points of Eleno and Lind. Holy crap, Lind is actually killing it on that third line. Where's Parker? Parker needs to step up a bit, but he's got 8 goals, so it's not terrible. Clevertan's, funnily enough, not doing amazingly. Huh. Interesting. I think Lind's getting a lot of points because of that power play as well. Yeah, he's got 2 power play goals, probably a few power play assists as well because he's on that second unit. All right, but everything's going relatively well still. When you look at the forwards, yeah, Parker could be producing a bit more. Same with Clevertans, but they've both got a decent amount of goals, so I'm not too fussed about it right now. Plus, Commodore and Veleno are killing it point-wise. Lind is hella funny. He's almost a point-a-game player playing on that third line. Not losing morale either, so whatever. I'll keep him right where he is. Power play time on the third line. All right. Defensively, Ristolainen, 20 points. Merkley, 16. Rodin, Turikov, taking a few penalties. Perjeta, really good plus-minus. Turikov and Dahlin actually struggling in a plus-minus department, which is weird because they've killed it every other year. So maybe they just had a rough start here. Bit of a Stanley Cup hangover. Okay, so Tammer done growing at a 91 overall. My goodness, yeah, this Kaiser guy, not the greatest backup, but we needed something. Hopefully he improves. Tammer needs to improve as well. He had not the greatest of personal stats to start off, so it's not completely on the backup at all. Tammer hasn't had the greatest start either, but Jesus, Commodore, 32 points. And he's probably not losing any morale now because what the fuck? Or was that? There's no way he should be losing morale because of ice time. There's literally no way he should be. That's really, how the hell is he losing morale because of ice time? He's on the frick. Oh, it's all right. So someone was saying it's because he's a defenseman and playing in a forward role. I think it's because he's a defenseman. That's part of it. And I think it's because a top 2 defenseman gets a crap ton more ice time than a first line forward. The thing about that is he's also on the first line power play. So I can't really give the guy much more ice time unless I move him back to defense, and right now I can't because we literally need him as a forward. We don't have everything, so I kind of have to live with it, to be honest. I'll just kind of have to live with his morale stuff for right now. It sucks, but that's just how it has to go right now. I have to live with it. I can't put him anywhere else, and I can't give him any more ice time because more ice time means putting him on that top 2 defense. So yeah, you definitely might have a point about that. But I think it more has to do with the top 2 guy getting more ice time than a first liner. But you could be right that it's just his position-wise, so I've never thought about that. In which case, EA needs to give us an option to move a defenseman to a forward. Because, yeah, come on, man. It happens all the time in the not all the time in the NHL, but it happens. Anyway, this will wrap up that video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know about the draft, how you think our team's doing, everything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.